After the fellowship, the two African-based event activities that I participated in was the Leadership Development Plan as well as the African-based practicum. Now, I will say that the Leadership Development Plan has helped me to find focus. When I came back from the fellowship, I had a lot of lofty ideas of what I wanted to do and what I wanted to achieve. And the first Leadership Development Plan I failed. Some of my colleagues from other African countries critiqued it. They said it was fine, I had lofty ideas, but I had not centered, I had not found what I wanted to do exactly and how I wanted to do it. So I went through my Leadership Development Plan again to find focus. As an obstetrician and gynecologist, what I focused on mostly is women, and I knew that I wanted to tackle gender-based issues. But there are so many female issues and I couldn't solve it all. So I had to find the one that I was able to solve in good time and just center on it and not just think about doing everything. So after I filled the Leadership Development Plan, I was able to come up with the initiative I'm running right now, which is the Girls Aid Plan, which was targeting young girls, but at different socioeconomic status, for the rich, for the low-income earners, so that I can impact them from an early age. So the Girls Aid was a four-pronged approach, which was for young girls, ages 12 to 15, for them to be part of a Girls Aid Club. And then there was also the information aspect, which was to give information that was pertaining to girls-related events. There was also the part for the strengthening of relationship with parents. And then there was also the ones for indigent girls, especially teenage mothers, to ensure that they don't get pregnant again. So having found what I wanted to do, I did not know how to do it, how to go about doing it. So I realized that I had to understudy in a place that they do something similar, or at least use the same framework. So I approached Sickle Cell Foundation Nigeria, and then I also contacted IREX, and they were able to get me a practicum there. So while I was there, the first things I learned was that how do I make my organization self-sustaining and not just solely reliant on donor organizations? I realized that yes, I was giving information on social media platform. The first step I took while working there swiftly was to convert this to a financially viable platform. I went into blogging, and I realized that if I generated enough traffic, people were willing to pay for adverts. Now, these clubs that I had for young girls, their parents were willing to pay for them to be members. And these are events could become ticketed. So suddenly I went from having a very good idea that now has a business sense that can sustain itself even without donation from other organizations. So even the practicum is still ongoing for me right now. I'm not done. But they've also helped me to know that how do you form relevant partnerships? How do you find the stakeholders that are well aligned with your ideologies? So for me, the LDP centered me and gave me focus on what I wanted to achieve. I knew my 1 year plan, my 5 year plan. I knew my 1 month plan or even 1 week plan. That was how important the LDP was to me. And then for the practicum, it took me from just being someone that had a fantastic idea to someone that had a fantastic but sustainable idea. So for me, I think these two events, I can't quantify the impact on my personal life as well as my organization. Because I realized that when you find focus, you can achieve much more than when you just imagine things.